It's time to answer all your questions. You gave me questions, now I'm gonna give you answers. Let's do this! What book are you currently reading, and what book do you plan on reading next? Well, I'm actually not reading anything right now, but I did just finish One of Us is Live by Karen M. McNanus. You can go check that book talk I got on it. It's great. It was a great book. Loved it. And the book I plan on reading next is actually a biography about Franklin D. Roosevelt, because I have to read a biography about anyone of my choosing for my history class, and I decided to go with good old FDR because I think he was a great president and I want to learn more about him. But if you're talking about a book for fun, I really want to read the Meyer-Dard trilogy because I know the new Noah Shaw book is like coming out super soon, and I really want to read that trilogy really bad. Are you going to read Allie Carter's new book? Yes, of course I'm gonna read her new book. If you didn't know, Allie Carter is coming out with a new book next year called Not If I Save You First. I think that's what it's called, and it's like about a girl who's supposed to like protect a dude, I think, but or maybe she's supposed to kill him. I don't remember, but like she's not supposed to fall in love with him, but she does, obviously, because there's so many books like that. But I'm gonna read it because it's Allie Carter and I love her books. What do your friends / family think of your YouTube? I don't really talk about YouTube that much with my family. I do talk about it more with my friends because I feel more comfortable because a lot of them watch YouTube while my family really doesn't. But the problem with both is that they don't watch stuff that I watch. Like, I watch videos about books, and then Evan Ediger and Luke is not sexy, and they don't really know anything about that stuff. So it can be weird sometimes, but I do feel appreciated when a friend or even a family member comes and talks to me about it, like that they acknowledge that I do this shindig. So it's the thought that counts when they ask about it. So, I mean, they support me, and that's all that matters. Do you have a boyfriend? That's funny. No, I don't. I've never had a boyfriend before in my life. I've never been kissed, never been on a date, never done any of that stuff. Do I want to? Yeah, maybe, but like, not right now. I'm cool. Did you like the finale to Magnus Chase? To me, it was anticlimactic. What's your opinion? I'm gonna try to talk about the final book without spoiling anything, but I loved it. I thought it was great. I think Rick ended the book in a direction I wasn't expecting, and I was just really surprised. And I mean, he always surprises me, but the way it ended, I've just never really read an end like that before, and I was just really impressed that that final showdown was told in that way. And I just thought it was really cool, and I was just really impressed by it. So I thought it was great. What are your top 5 fantasy series ever? Can I even name 5 fantasy series? There's obviously Throne of the Glass, A Court of Thorns and Roses, both by Sarah J. Maas. Six of Crows duology, that's fancy. I love those books. Percy Jackson, that counts as fancy. That's like, that's #1. And oh, the A Neighbor in the Ashes series by Sahaba Tahir. Those books are fabulous. What are your thoughts on love triangles? This is a really good question. Oh my gosh, about to get controversial. But I do not like love triangles at all. I just think they're really annoying, and I've never really read a book where the love triangle was, or even like watch a movie or a TV show where I actually liked the love triangle. I was like, hey, this is actually really good for the plot. The only love triangle I support is actually a love square, and it's from Miraculous Ladybug. If you watch the show, you know what I'm talking about. But if you don't, there's basically a love square with the 2 same people. I know that probably sounds really weird, but like, trust me, it's beautiful and I love it. And I also like my own love triangles in my own book. Like, yeah, I know I don't like them, but you know, I wasn't planning on having love triangles in my book, but it happened. But they're not really even love triangles that much. So, I just need to shut up. How do you personally stay confident enough to be a booktuber? I don't think I've ever admitted this on here, at least, but I don't consider myself a booktuber anymore because I don't really want to be a booktuber anymore. I'm still obviously going to make videos about books because that's why I'm here in the first place, but I am trying to expand and make more videos that are original and just stuff that I want to do, because doing book videos 24/7 was just honestly really stressful and not that fun, and BookTube really doesn't interest me that much anymore. Like, I watch more regular YouTubers now than booktubers. I do love to talk about books, but not all the time. Like, I definitely want to do more sit-down discussion videos like I've been doing lately, and just doing whatever I want. But what keeps me going, I guess, and how I stay confident is just knowing that there are people out there who will watch one of my videos and just will be like, hey, this girl is me, or I relate to this so much, and will like or comment or subscribe, and that's just really nice knowing that my videos can impact someone's life, and that's just really, really cool. And the last question I got is, can I suggest you do a mental health book recommendation video in the future? Yes, of course I would do a video like that once I read more mental health books. I haven't really read any, and I really, really want to, but I think the reason why I haven't is because I want to read mental health books that deal with my own mental health issues, and I don't really know where to go to find books that deal with depression, for example. And I know it's like there's the internet, but it's just hard to find those certain books and authors who write stories about mental health, because it's something people don't like talking about, which you should talk about your mental health because it's super duper important. But for right now, I'm gonna recommend Emma from Emma Books, because she's like the mental health advocate of BookTube, and she has so many mental health videos and I love it. She is just doing a great job, and I'm just so amazed by her, and I'm pretty sure she made a recommendation video. If she did, I'll leave a link to it in the description box down below. But that, my friends, was my Q&A. Thank you all so much for submitting your questions. Those were some really good questions. I'm gonna have to do this in the near future because I love Q&As so much. I just think they're so much fun. Thanks for watching this video, and just thanks for sticking with my weird nerd self. Yeah, thank you so much. And I'm Courtney. I'll see y'all next time with new videos soon, so I will see you then. So, bye! Yow!